everyone, this is Brandon One Arch, and this time around we have another mystery box of 50 DVDs or Blu-rays. I like getting these. There's not much I keep because I already have a lot of movies. That's not good. I just had a screw fall out of my knife here. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, we're gonna see what we got. Hopefully there's some good stuff in here. Hopefully it's not another pack of Due South. As usual, we'll make our piles of there's no way I want that. Need to watch again and keeping. Half the time I don't remember what I'm gonna keep because of I own so many already. So let's get into this. First up, we have, ooh, this is a good one. Panic in the Year Zero with Ray Milland, Frankie Avalon, and Gene Hagen. And The Last of Us, or Last Man on Earth with Vincent Price. I'm about to watch that. Next up, we have 8 Films to Die For. Ooh. Autopsy, The Broken, Slaughter, Perkins 14, I guess. Butterfly Effect 3, didn't know they made 3. Voices from Within and Dying Breed. I like horror. I'm not too big on like D horror or ones like this just because 9 times out of 10 it's just they're slow. Next up we have The Note with Gene Francis and Ted McGinley. Not for me. Next up we have a movie called Catch and Release with Jennifer Garner. And I believe, is that Kevin Smith? That's Kevin Smith, I don't know who the other guy. And Timothy Olyphant. I'm probably saying his name wrong. But yeah, that's yeah, it is Timothy and Kevin Smith and Juliette Lewis is in this. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't really watch many of those. I mean, I do know I have some. Next up, we have Kraken, Howling 4, Raging Sharks, and Night Shadow. Night Shadow, roar. I'm sorry, probably no wolf has ever went roar. Like I said, those are very hit and miss with me. We have Danny Boy. 5 bonus films. Okay. I kind of want to go into a rendition of Old Danny Boy, but I'm not going to. Next up, we have The Icebreaker. Okay. Once again, that's not really for me. This has kind of got like a, I don't want to say a horror theme, but it's got quite a bit of stuff like that. Up next, we have Film Fest 4. Oh, it's an interactive movie magazine redefining the... yeah, not for me. Oh, we have Thomas and Friends, The Greatest Stories. This is actually disc 2, I guess. That's a 2-disc set. There's only 1 disc in here. Episode 16 through 20, I don't know. Well, it's not for me anyway. This is Twister Chasers, Encounter Earth. I don't know what's in it. This box is so weird. Next up we have No Peace Under... I can't even pronounce that word. Have you heard from Johannesburg? I have no clue about that either. Next up we have Hollywood Hits. We have the Pact of Silence, the P of Silence, The Messenger, Mary Riley, and Agnes of God. Okay, I at least want to see Mary Riley and The Messenger. Other 2 I might check out. We have Transformers, Robots in this guy, with Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fox, Anthony Anderson's in this one. I think Josh Duhamel. And I want to say John Voight, John Turturro, Tyrese Gibson's also in that, which I like Tyrese. Covenant and Controversy, Part 1, The Great Rage. Okay. Some of this stuff I've never heard of, know nothing about. Oh, if I didn't own them all in a collection, we got Batman. I don't know why they're like this. Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and then Batman and Robin. I'm going to stop right there. I'm not going to go more into that. Ooh, these are actually pretty stinking good. Okay, this one has got The Craft, Monster High, Fright Night, and Brain Scan. Which Fright Night is this? 1985, so this is the old one. So I'm going to be watching this. The Craft is a really good movie. Monster High, I don't think I've ever saw. Fright Night, I think I saw one time. And Brain Scan, I don't know if I've saw it, but I will be checking that out. Next up we have Blood Angels, Vampires Out for Blood, and Succubus, Hellbent. Yeah, I'm going to be checking these out. Mostly because I want to see the Vampires one, Blood Angels. That I care. Oh, yep. I'm gonna watch Blood Angels. It says Lorenzo Lamas is in it. Huge Lorenzo Lamas fan. Next up, we have the 6 Degrees of Helter Skelter, The Nameless, The Crow Wicked Prayer, and The Hole. The Hole stars Keira Knightley. You know, I kind of want to make a joke about The Hole. Gonna leave it alone. I'm trying to be a whole new person. Yeah, I had fun with that. Next up, I'm probably going to keep this unless I own them. Dawn of the Dead and Land of the Dead. I love the Romero movies. He was a genius. I don't know, George Romero, is he still alive? Next up, we have Ultimate Horror Collections, The Shadows. So this has The Shadows, Breadcrumbs, Murder So Sweet, Home for the Holidays, and Allure Teen Fight Club. I think I'm good on that. Those don't sound appealing to me. Oh, and wow, this is a serial killer box set. We got the 6 Degrees of Helter Skelter again, the Ted Bundy story, and the Boneyard. Okay, I'll watch that. This is probably one of the better boxes in a while I've gotten. Next up, we have Let Me In, The Crazies, Pandorum, I think I saw that one, and Apollo 18. Let Me In, I've not saw in a really long time. The Crazies, I've not saw in a really long time. Pandorum, I think I used to own. I think that really messes with your mind type movie. And Apollo 18, I've never saw. Next up, we have Rest Stop, Sublime, and Believers. I will be checking those out. There's a lot of horror in this box. The next one we have is Vanished, Sparrow, Nobody Can Cool, and Bad Behavior. I don't think I'm going to be watching those. Oh, I'm sorry, there's 8 movies. Night Scream, The Cellar Door, Hurt, and Visible Scars. Okay. Next we have the haunting of Marston Manor. Dun dun dun. Oh, it's got C. Thomas Howell. I'll probably have to watch that just because C. Thomas Howell. I am a fan. Ooh, a 4-film shark collection. Got Shark Attack. Oh, it's just sequels. Shark Attack, Shark Attack 2, Shark Attack 3, and Shark Zone. You know, I wonder if at one point in the last one they go, "Welcome to the Shark Zone." I don't know. That. I don't know how to feel about that one. Just put it right there. No, I'm kind of getting tired of horror. Can we go action or something? Benny and June. Okay, really don't care. What Happens in Vegas? I hope both of them stay there. Just Friends. This is a hilarious movie. Very, very good movie. Next up, oh, excellent movie. Radio is an excellent movie. Excellent, excellent movie. I will be watching that again. Oh, Fun with Dick and Jane. That's a really good movie as well. I've honestly never saw this, but get him to the geek. Get him. See, I read that wrong. Get him to the Greek. All right, more horror. 5-film horror collection. We have King of the Hill. I don't know if that says Hill. I really can't read it. Hold on. Oh, King of the Zombies. Okay, I automatically want to watch that. The Monster Maker, Lady Frankenstein, Hold on. Sisters of Death, and Monstrosity. Ew. Next up, on Blu-ray, we have The Fog, John Carpenter's The Fog, and The Howling, Scream Queen. I've never saw that. That's nice. I saw the movies. Next up, we have The Night Listener and Benefit of the Doubt. Robin Williams. Next up, oh wow, this is cool. We have Horror Express, Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee and Telly Savalas. Oh, another good one. Night of the Living Dead and Carnival of Souls. These are really good. I hope y'all can see these. I've not filmed in a while. So. Next up, we have The Funhouse, Phantasm 2. That is Snake in this one. The Serpent and the Rainbow. Some of these are really old. A lot of old horror here. Next up, we have The Puppy Dogs, Itty Bitty Kitty Wildlife. Okay. I went from like 20 straight horror movies to this. Okay. Next up, we have Open Season. This movie was hilarious. Open Season. Hilarious movie. I honestly have never saw this next one. The Greatest Game Ever Played, based on a true story with Shia LaBeouf. I have saw this movie only once ever, a long time ago. The Good Shepherd. Really don't remember it. Really don't care to see it again. Next up, we have 8 Films to Die For again. What do we got? Okay, I see what this is saying. This is one movie. Hold on. I think I misread that one earlier, possibly. Okay, so what this is an After Dark Horror Fest 2. When it says 8 Films to Die For, Perkins 14, I think that's one of the movies. So like the company was like, is Lionsgate, but then they put out 8 Films to Die For. So like these are 8 films they considered to die for. And Perkins 14, I guess, is one of them, or something. I'm assuming that's what that means. I'm a little confused. I'll probably check it out. Sorry. Next up, 8 horror films, Masters of Terror. Let's see what's on here. Ooh, Dracula 3 Legacy. I do like the Dracula movies by Wes Craven. The Nurse. I wonder if that's the one I saw. The Prophecy 2. Puppet Master. Puppet Masters are good movies. I think I own all of them. Paranormal Entity. Roman. Live Animals, and Halloween Resurrection. Ooh, Halloween Resurrection. Is that? See, I get the Halloween movies mixed up. Not messed up. Last of the Living. Well, that's an empty case, so that one don't count. Ooh, Masters of Terror, we got H2O, which is one of my favorites of the Halloween. Dracula 2 Ascension, Children of the Corn 5, and Hellraiser Inferno. Man, there's some good ones up in here. I gotta see what I own. Dracula 2000 and Cursed. Cursed is a really good movie. I don't know that I have it. Like these, a lot of these are going to like, do I have it? Which probably here in a little bit I will go back through them. Next up we have 8 horror classics. We got The Faculty, excellent movie. From Dusk Till Dawn, excellent movie. Immortality with Jude Law, I've never saw. Castle Freak, never saw. Reflecting Skin, never saw. Subspecies, never saw. The Prophecy with Christopher Walken. Those are great movies. I think they kind of got out of hand. And then Dracula 2000. Excellent movies right there. Next up, we have 9 big box of horror, or 9 movies, big box of horror. It does look like there's 9 movies here, but Midnight's Child, Hurt, The Cry, Beethoven maybe, and The Cellar Door. Saw that a couple of times. Ooh, another one. We got The Last House on the Left, My Soul to Take, and A Perfect Getaway. Not bad. Next we have Woman in Black and House at the End of the Street. I've saw both of them, but I don't really remember them, honestly. There's a lot of horror. Next up, 8 movie pack of the Midnight Horror Collection Volume 5. We have Live Animals, Memory, Skeleton Man. I remember that. That was not very good, but it was disgusting at the same time. Roman, Mortuary, Bloody Mary, Salvage, and The Wages of Sin. A lot of... I've never saw this much horror in a box ever. Alright, the final 3. Midnight Horror, 8 movie pack. We have... I'm reading them off the back this time. The Legend of Sorrow Creek. Never heard of it. Prom Night. That's a good movie. Jamie Lee Curtis is in that. We have Below. Is Below the one I think it is? I'm not sure. I don't think Below is the one. I Am Omega. Okay, I have saw that one. Charles Band's Evil Bong. Is that where you get attacked by a bong, I guess? Yeah, that looks horrible. Demonic Toys, which I believe is a... I don't want to say a ripoff. A version of Puppet Master. And Decadent Evil. Ooh, it's about a vampire. I have to watch that. Second to to the last, and I've not saw this in a really long time. We'll watch it again. Yours, Mine, and Ours with Dennis Quaid and Rene Russo. Is that like the only comedy in here I would watch again? There might have been another one. And the last one, and it looks pretty cool, but looks like it doesn't really look like it's my cup of tea. A lot of horror movies are not up high on my list. The Devil's Machine. Alright, so other than the one that had nothing in it, this was a really good box. A lot of horror. It kind of looked like they just went by the horror shelf and went like this, which is fine. I mean, I don't watch a lot of horror as much as I used to. The newer stuff is not as good to me. It's too much exorcism and stuff like that. I'm not. Exorcism is hit and miss with me, especially if they keep sitting there going, "Oh, true story, true story, true story." Sorry, it's not for me. I'm more of a slasher, zombie, vampire, werewolf, stuff like that is more of mine. You know, Evil Dead, stuff like that. Serial killer. There was some good serial killer stuff in here. I'll watch them. But yeah, until next time, I'll probably get another one of these boxes. It'll probably be a while. This box was not bad. It's just too much horror. There was a little bit of action, which some of your what is considered horror also is action nowadays. That's kind of bled over into action. Some of the comedy that was in here are horror because they were just bad. But until next time, like, share, subscribe, come back for some more. I got only a couple more videos left. probably the 4 or 5 videos from now, it's going to be like a state of the channel address, so to speak, and what I got planned in the future. So until next time, like, share, subscribe. We'll see you later.